Ever open your website, click on blog, and just wince? You see 3 posts from 2019, one random update about a holiday closure, and that lonely Hello World intro you always meant to replace, and you think, yeah, blogging just doesn't work for us. If that's you, breathe. You are absolutely not alone. Most of the business owners we talk to feel low-key guilty about their blog, like it's this dusty corner of the site that judges them every time they log in.
And the funniest part is they'll say it almost apologetically. Like, Leo, please don't click the blog tab. It's not who we are anymore. Meanwhile, the rest of their site is doing its best in a sharp suit, and the blog is still in pajamas.
Exactly. And then the conclusion becomes, well, blogging clearly doesn't bring leads, so why bother? But here's the twist. It's usually not that blogging doesn't work. It's that the blog has never had a clear job. So today, we're going to calm all of that down. Marketing should feel like a breeze, not a burden. We're going to turn that guilty, dusty blog into one calm content hub. Just one high-value hero post that quietly sends you traffic, social content, and warm inquiries for months.
One post, not a weekly publishing schedule, not a content hamster wheel. One hero piece that actually earns its spot on your site.
Let's simplify this. Think of your blog not as a diary, but as a library. You don't need hundreds of random books. You need one really helpful guide that your ideal client keeps coming back to. So instead of, I should blog every week, we reframe it as, I'm going to build one calm content hub. This is a single, in-depth article that does 3 things. 1, it answers a real important question your clients actually ask before they buy. 2, it's easy for Google to understand. And 3, it gives you lots of little snippets for your socials and emails.
And from a design perspective, that one article becomes like a cozy reading room in your library. People step into it, they feel relaxed, they find exactly what they need, and they can clearly see the door that leads to working with you.
Growth is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't need to blast the internet with content. You just need one piece that quietly works in the background while you get on with actually running your business. All right, let's talk about how to choose that one hero topic without disappearing into a maze of keyword tools and spreadsheets. Your best topic is not hiding inside some complicated SEO software. It's already in your inbox. It's in your DMs. It's in that question your clients ask again and again on discovery calls.
You know that question where you think, if I had €1 for every time someone asked me this? That one. That is gold.
Yes. So here's the calm way to pick your topic. Step 1. Open your email, your WhatsApp chats, or your CRM notes. Look for the last 10 times a potential client asked you something before they decided to work with you or decided not to. Step 2. Write those questions down in plain language. For example, how much does a custom kitchen really cost? Or, do I really need Google Ads for a local service business? Not fancy, just how they actually say it.
If you run a Pilates studio, it might be, how many times a week should I come to actually feel a difference? If you're a wedding photographer, maybe it's, what's the best time of day for photos? These are real-life, nervous, curious questions.
Exactly. Step 3. Choose one question that is both very common and closely tied to your main service. This is important. If you're a bookkeeper, writing an epic guide on best productivity apps might get clicks, but will it attract people ready to hire a bookkeeper? Probably not. Clarity converts. Pick a topic that, if someone reads it, you think they're probably the right kind of person to work with us. That way, every visit to that content hub is a potential future client, not just a random passerby.
So, to ground this, if you're a local landscaper, a strong hero topic might be how to plan a low-maintenance garden for busy families in Dublin. It's specific, it's helpful, and it's pointed right at your ideal clients.
Notice how Leo added busy families in Dublin. You don't need to be afraid of being specific. Google loves clarity. Humans love clarity. Digital doesn't have to be difficult, and you don't need 10 different posts, just one that truly fits. Now, let's say you've picked your hero question. The next fear that pops up is usually, how on earth do I structure this so it ranks on Google and doesn't bore everyone to tears? Let the data guide us, but in a calm way. You don't need formulas. You need a simple skeleton. Think of your content hub as 4 or 5 clear sections, not 15. Here's a structure you can literally copy. Section 1, a short, friendly intro where you acknowledge the question and the feeling behind it. 2 or 3 paragraphs max. You might say, if you're wondering X, you're not alone. In this guide, we'll walk through Y and Z so you can make a confident decision.
That intro is like saying, you're in the right place, I understand you, and here's what we're going to do together. It sets the tone for the whole reading experience.
Section 2. Answer the main question directly in plain language. If your topic is, do I really need Google Ads for a local service business? You might have a heading that literally says, do you actually need Google Ads as a local business? Then you give a clear yes if, no ifs style answer. Section 3. Break the answer into 3 to 5 key points or steps. These become your subheadings. For example, Step 1. Check how people currently find you. Or, Factor 2. Your local competition on Google. Each point should help someone move from confusion to clarity. Section 4. Gently weave in internal links. This is where your content hub quietly supports your service pages. If you mention website speed, link the words website speed audit to your service page. If you talk about our garden design process, link to your portfolio. Just a few relevant links.
Think of those links as little signposts in your garden. You're not dragging someone by the arm. You're calmly saying, if you'd like to go deeper, the path is right here.
And finally, Section 5, the next step. A simple outro that recaps the key idea and answers the silent question of, okay, what now? That could be, if you'd like help applying this, here's how we work with clients like you, with a link to your contact or booking page. To keep it calm, give yourself a word range. Aim for, say, 1,200 to 1,800 words. Long enough to be helpful, short enough not to turn into a novel. And here's the golden rule. Write like you're explaining it to a friendly client over coffee. Trim anything that doesn't help them answer the core question.
So now that the bones are in place, let's talk about how this actually feels to read on your website. Because design is trust. And a wall of tiny text does not say, trust me. It says, prepare your eyes. Let's paint a picture. Imagine your hero article as a calm, airy page. The main heading is clear and almost comforting. How to plan a low-maintenance garden for busy families in Dublin. Underneath, you have a short, breathable introduction, not 6 chunky paragraphs. You break your content into sections with simple, honest headings. Plenty of white space between them. Paragraphs, 2 to 4 lines, not long blocks. Your reader can skim with their eyes and still understand the journey.
And that skimmability matters for SEO too. When people can quickly find what they need, they stay longer, they scroll more, and that sends positive signals back to search engines.
Exactly. Then we layer in a few friendly visuals. Maybe you include before and after photos, or a simple diagram, or a calm, on-brand illustration. For service businesses, even one good image of you or your team working can make the page feel more human. You can also pull out one or two key sentences as little quote blocks. For example, a good content hub should answer one important question really, really well. That breaks the rhythm in a nice way and gives the reader an anchor.
And bonus, those pull quotes often become perfect social media snippets later. One article, many uses.
On mobile, which is where most people will read you, keep everything even simpler. Generous line spacing, font size that you can read without squinting, buttons that are easy to tap. Form follows function. If it's easy to read, people will actually read it. Overall, you want someone to land on that page and feel, oh, this looks manageable. I can scroll through this while I finish my coffee. Not, wow, this is homework.
Okay, so the article looks and feels calm. Now let's talk about those gentle calls to action and trust signals. Because this isn't just about being helpful, it's about helping people move closer to working with you if they're ready.
Yeah, this is where some people swing from one extreme to the other. Either there's no next step at all, so the reader finishes, feels wiser, and just disappears. Or it's like pop-up, banner, flashing button, book now, book now.
We want the middle path. Marketing should feel like a breeze. So instead of shouting, we gently guide. Early in the article, you might have a short line like, if you'd like us to do this for you, you can see our packages here, linked to your services. That way, impatient readers already have an option. Then, in the middle, maybe after you've explained a key concept, you drop in a simple call-out box. Need help deciding what's right for your situation? Book a quick, no-pressure call here. Again, clear but calm.
Near the end, that's your moment for a slightly stronger invitation, because by then, they've spent time with you. They've seen how you think. So a paragraph like, if this article has helped you and you'd like a partner to walk you through it step by step, here's how we can work together, feels natural, not salesy. On trust signals, keep it real and specific. A small testimonial snippet that says, after following this process, we finally started getting inquiries from the right kind of clients, with a name and maybe a first initial, or a little as seen in line if you've been featured somewhere relevant.
The key is, your reader should feel supported, not pushed. Your CTAs are like open doors, not pressure tunnels. So, let's bring all of this together into something you can actually do this weekend. This is what we call the ArtBreeze Calm Content Hub framework. Day 1, let's say Saturday morning. Step 1, collect those real client questions from your emails, DMs, and call notes. Pick your one hero topic that's both common and closely tied to your main service. Step 2, sketch your outline using the 5 sections we talked about: intro, direct answer, 3 to 5 key points, gentle internal links, and a clear next step. This is bullet points only, no pressure to write beautifully yet.
Step 3. Still on day 1, jot down ideas for visuals and layout. Where might a photo or diagram help? Which sentence could make a nice pull quote? Where should that mid-article need help box go? You're just mapping the reading experience.
Then day 2, Sunday, or whatever your quiet time is. Step 4, turn that outline into a first draft. Set a 60-minute timer, write like you're talking to your favorite client, and don't edit yet. Breathe and build. Step 5. Take a short break, then spend another 30 to 45 minutes editing. Trim anything that wanders away from the main question. Swap jargon for plain language. Add those internal links. Make sure your headings read like a mini summary of the article.
And step 6, add your design touches. Break up long paragraphs. Add your images or illustrations. Turn 1 or 2 lines into pull quotes. Check how it looks on your phone. First impressions matter, and this is your hero piece.
Now, the magic part. Before you publish, quickly highlight any sentences or mini-sections that could stand alone. Those become your social posts, your email tips, even short video scripts. One weekend of work, months of gentle content.
You might pull out a line like, you don't need 10 blog posts, you need one that answers one big question really well, and turn that into a LinkedIn graphic, an Instagram caption, or a short reel.
And remember, we're starting with just one Hero Hub. Anything else you create in the future is a bonus, not a burden. You are not signing up for a lifetime blogging contract. If you're listening and thinking, okay, I like this idea, but I'd love a little hand-holding, we've put something together to make this even calmer for you. Head over to the ArtBreeze website and look for our Calm Content Hub outline template outline. It mirrors exactly what we've talked through today. Those 5 sections, prompt questions, and a simple checklist so you don't overcomplicate it.
You can also send us one topic idea you're considering, and we'll give you a relaxed, honest take on whether it's focused enough to be your hero hub or how to tweak it so it is. No jargon, no judgment.
Your brand deserves to be seen, and it doesn't require grinding out content every week. One calm, thoughtful article can quietly do a lot of heavy lifting for your SEO, your socials, and your inquiries.
So choose that one question, build your Calm Content Hub, and let it work for you in the background while you get back to the parts of your business you love.
Keep it simple, keep it growing, and let it be a breeze.